Hello everyone, my name is Lenie B. Abanilla, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Computer Science student in AMA University, online education. So today I am going to present my course project about CS6207, which is Principles of Programming and Language with Compiler. So in this activity, our goal is to find out the output with the corrected code and run the code. Okay, so in activity 1, okay, in activity 1, it's I highlighted those errors like this last name, country, which is mismatched in this line. So here the explanation that I have listed down about this activity 1A. Okay, the code has some errors that prevent it from running correctly. Python is a case sensitive, like for example, typographical errors and missing parentheses. Let me explain to you the errors and corrected version of the following codes. Okay, the variable's name is case sensitive in Python, so make sure to use the consistent variable names throughout the code. For example, use last name instead of last name with the uppercase. And then country instead of country with uppercase. So I highlighted it already. So the last print statement age instead of age, that lowercase. So you will see that it's not consistent. That's why there's an error that prevent it from running correctly. Okay, number 2. Okay, there are mismatched quotation marks in the print statement. So you will see here, right? The quotation here is mismatched also. So the input function return a string, so we need to convert it to integer before performing the arithmetic operation. So here, we can see here, we forget to, we have to input here the integer because we're talking about the numbers. So there are missing closing parentheses from some print statement, which is it's here. So it's missing the open and close parentheses. So let me show you the proper codes and the output of this activity 1A. I have coded it earlier so I can demonstrate it properly. So let's see here. Okay. If I run this code, it will prompt me to, he is, okay, founder, CEO, and chief engineer at SpaceX. Okay, Elon Musk is from USA. So he is the founder, CEO, and chief engineer of SpaceX. So he is asking here, do you want to know how old he is? So let's enter the current here. It says here that he is now turning 52. So this is the output of activity 1A. So let's move on to activity 1B. Okay, activity 1B. Okay, in activity 1B, there are several errors. It will not run properly with the provided Python code. Let me explain the issues and fix the code so that it will display the correct output. Okay, the input statement are not formatted correctly. We should use the input, open and close parentheses, function to get users input and display proper prompt using print. Okay, the days old function is not defined correctly. The function definition should start with def days old. Okay. And then number 3, the function days underscore old is not being called with argument. Okay, here's the following explanation, guys. Also, I list down here so that you can see it properly. Okay, number 1, it defines variable no, di and set it to 365, which is the number of the days in a year. Number 2, it prints a message to ask the user for their year of birth and the current year, and it assigns the user input to the variables YOB or year of birth and YTD or current year after converting them to integers. So we always have to convert into integers when it comes into numbers. Okay. It defines a function called days underscore old that takes one argument days and prints a message indicating how many days old the person is. It calculates the numbers of days old the person is by subtracting the year of birth from the current year and then multiply it by 365 days, the number of days of the year. Finally, it calls the days underscore o function with the calculated number days and print the result. So now we run the correct code with prompt to enter your year and year of birth and the current year. So let me show you the proper code. Okay, here. Okay, let's run the system. So do you want it? It will prompt me. Do you want to know the estimated days? How old are you today? So I will going to enter my year of birth. And then asking me again to enter the current year. So the output is you are 13,505 days old. So that is the output of activity 1B. So let's move on to next activity, which is activity 2. Activity 2. So let me show you the activity 2. Okay, our objective here is to create the contact tracing form program. So number 1 is prompt to enter my name, your name, okay? Prompt to enter your temperature. Number 3 is set a questionnaire containing symptoms COVID-19 at least 5. So use modular codes. Use conditional codes for each question, yes or no. For the string outputs, after answering the question, display the name and enter the temperature. B, you may be infected with COVID-19 if one of the symptoms COVID-19 were answered yes. Okay. You have no symptoms COVID-19 if all the symptoms of COVID-19 were answered no. Okay. So at the last part, please, I will going to prompt you to please review your answer, start over again if question was not answered correctly. So terminate the program. So now I will going to demonstrate my Python program about contact tracing. So here's the output. Now let me show you the code about the contact tracing. So guys, I coded it earlier so that we can demonstrate it early. So in this line, you will see here, okay, first line is create contact tracing form, print, okay, contact tracing form, print, okay, please fill in the following, okay, name, input name, temperature. So yeah, so here's the conditional yes or no. So create a set, we created the question also, which is, do you have a fever? Do you have a cough? Do you have shortness of breath? Do you have sore throat? Or do you have muscle aches? Okay, so if the answer is none, okay, yes or no. Prompt the answer into the question about their symptoms. So for question and answer in the symptoms item. So print question, answer input even lower. Symptom question, cause answer yes. Okay, so at the last part, it check if the user has symptoms of COVID-19. Okay, so you will see here has symptoms because any symptoms values, okay, open and close parenthesis, print name, print temp, here's the out, should be the output, print name, print temperature, print the result. Okay, it will show us the result if you answer yes or if you answer no, and they will going to find out if you are infected with COVID-19 or no. So let me show you. Let's run the code. Okay, now as you can see, asking me to fill in my name. And then my temperature, let's say for example, I am normal, I have normal temperature is 36, so I don't have any fever. No, so I answer no. Do you have any cough? No. Do you have shortness of breath? No again. So do you have sore throat? Yes or no? Yes, of course, no. Do you have muscle ache? No. Okay, so this is the output. Lenny, 36 degrees Celsius. You have no symptoms of COVID. Okay. Please review your answer and start over again. So what if we use the answer yes? What will be the output? Okay, let me show you guys. Okay, I will run the system again. Then I will fill in again. The same, my name. Okay, let's say, for example, I have a fever. So I will put the highest fever, which is 39. Do you have a fever? Of course, yes, because I got answer 39. So do you have a cough? Yes. Do you have shortness of breath? Yes. Do you have sore throat? Okay, yes. Do you have muscle ache? Yes. So this is the output. Lenny, 39 degrees Celsius, you may be infected with COVID-19. Okay, please review your answer and start over again. So let's rumble the answer with this question. Okay, let's find out the output if a answer it's with yes and no. Okay. Okay, my name, okay, I got 38 degree. 38. Do you have any fever? Yes. Do you have cough? No. Do you have short of breath? No. Do you have sore throat? Okay, yes. Let's say yes. Do you have muscle ache? No. So, Lenny, you got 38 degrees. You may be infected with COVID-19. Okay, please review your answer and start over again. So that's all for my presentation. Hope you like it and thank you very much. Once again, my name is Lenny B. Abanilla, third year student of Bachelor of Secondary Education and major in Computer Science. Thank you so much. Bye.